AIDA. Who the hell is AIDA? And how will knowing that improve your copywriting? Stay tuned for that and answers to more questions that you never asked. AIDA is a copywriting formula. You can think of a copywriting formula as being a bit like a recipe when you're cooking. Instead of cooking straight off the top of your head, you know exactly what you need to put in and how much. The AIDA model has been floating around since sometime in the late 19th century. As an acronym, AIDA breaks down into the steps required for successful marketing: attention, interest, desire, and action. The AIDA model is one of the foundational elements of modern marketing, to the extent that missing one step is thought to be an almost guarantee of an unsuccessful result. For your copywriting, it is an indispensable tool that will help you make sure that your content leads your prospect towards a sale. The 4 stages of AIDA include attention, interest, desire, and action. 4 stages, each as important as the others. First on the list was attention. You can't do jack without first grabbing the attention of your reader. Your offer is basically invisible without it. A multitude of devices are used to grab attention, the most notable being the headline and all the other graphical elements. These catch the eye and make the reader want to read the first line. Attention is all about emotion. So your attention-grabbing headline and your graphical elements need to invoke an emotional response. Second on the list was interest. Customer interest must be piqued and held long enough to gain information about the product. If you cannot hold their attention, you will not get them to buy. One way of maintaining attention is making sure that your content is in an easy to digest format. You're watching this video right now because the title and thumbnail caught your attention, but the short length of the content makes it easy to digest. Third on the list is desire. This is where you make them want your solution. How much better would their life be right now if they'd already bought and implemented your solution? That's what you need to get across to them. At this stage, what you're essentially doing is presenting a product or service's value proposition and the benefits it offers to the life of the prospect, leading them toward making this decision to buy. Finally, we have action. This is my favorite part. This is where you close the sale and instruct the reader on how to buy. This is the much coveted call to action, or as the marketing nerds who love an acronym would like to call it, a CTA. The applications of this formula are vast, bordering on limitless. You could use it as a checklist for your entire piece of content to make sure that your customer is being led to the right destination. You could use it on the headline alone to make sure that your headline is engaging, attention-grabbing, and leads the reader to the first line. You could use it when writing scripts for your YouTube videos, or you could use it as a guideline to map out your entire funnel. As versatile as this formula is, in my experience, it only becomes useful if you make sure that all 4 points are met. Have a look through an old piece of content of your own, preferably a piece of content that has performed well and led people to buying your product or service. I want you to compare that piece of content to your new checklist. That checklist being AIDA: attention, interest, desire, and action. If the piece of content has performed well and has achieved at least some of your desired results, then there's a strong possibility that it already conforms to the AIDA formula. And if it doesn't, then this is your opportunity to improve the quality of that piece of content, to get even more out of it, to get even better and more fruitful results from it. Rewrite that piece of content to make it hit all 4 of those notes. Then put it out into the world and see what it brings. In this video, I shared with you a commonly used copywriting formula. I shared this particular one with you because of all the copywriting and marketing formulas, it is by far the most effective. This formula has been used by every corporation and successful business since the late 19th century. It's high time you caught up. Are there any copywriting formulas out there that you like using? If so, jump in the comments and let me know what they are. I'd love to make some content that will help you improve on that formula and get more out of it.